How accessible are Airbnbs for a wheelchair user?
So the first thing we noticed when we got here is this lip into the entrance of the house. Thankfully, I'm traveling with my parents, so they're able to help me up over this step. But for other wheelchair users who are in like power chairs, this may not be accessible for them. The first thing I noticed about this living room is it's really open, so I'm able to like get around with no problems. The first thing I noticed is the height of the couch, which is very similar to the height of my chair. I always struggle with finding a bed that I can transfer onto by myself because a lot of beds are too tall, so it's hard for me to make that transfer by myself. So if I was traveling with friends or by myself, I would have the option to sleep on this couch because I could transfer onto it with no problems. And then here we have a little bit of a lip going into the kitchen, but thankfully there is a bedroom on the first level of the house. So this is the bedroom that I stayed in, and this bed, all the beds are similar in height. This bed, thankfully, I was able to transfer on by myself. Okay, so now moving on to the bathroom. This room has a bathroom in it. The first thing we noticed was obviously the door frame is pretty narrow. Usually this door frame would be too narrow for me to get inside the bathroom, but we were able to move some of this stuff over and open this all the way, which helped with giving a little more room, because I just needed like a little more room to be able to like get myself in. And there is a little lip, which this is kind of like random. It would inhibit a lot of people from getting in here with a wheelchair, but I just pop over it. And as you can tell, I'm pretty tight, but I just... Okay, so that obviously just gives me just enough room to get in by myself. So that obviously didn't give me a whole lot of space to get in by myself, but I will take what I can get because most Airbnb's bathrooms are very narrow, so I'm not usually able to get in the bathroom by myself. So thankfully I can get in this bathroom by myself, which makes my life much easier. I always stress about traveling because I don't like losing that independence and having to rely on somebody to help me with the bathroom situation. Every time I travel, I know that I'm probably not going to be able to shower, at least by myself. I'll need a little bit of assistance. So this shower, it's kind of like a bath shower combination, so I probably wouldn't be able to transfer in here by myself. Thankfully I have my mom, so when I do need a shower, she'll just probably get me in the tub. And it has a removable shower head, which does help so much because I'm able to kind of get cleaned up myself. But transferring in and out is just not possible for me, so I do have to rely on my family to help me. Which is another reason why I just don't love traveling, because at my house I'm able to have everything that I need set up for me. I know my transfers, I can access everything with no problems and by myself, which is a big deal for me because once you work so hard to be independent and then having to travel and then kind of losing that independence, it just it doesn't make you feel the best. And then coming out, obviously there's that little dip, and then just kind of like that.